Hey everybody, I'll yak at you again. It's Monday the 27th now, a day we're almost done with February already. I've been talking to you for daily for about a week now. It's been fun, although I won't guarantee you that this week will be the same, that I'll do something every day. I, like everyone, go through cycles. Not everyone is aware of their cycles, and I'm only partially aware of my cycles, but I have mood swings, I have emotional cycles, I have rhythmic cycles to my life that I don't quite describe. And so there's an up and down to how I interact here. And over the 1,000+ videos I've made, if you've been watching them, and apparently some of you have been watching, you might notice that. So once I start something, it'll get to a point, then it'll diminish, then it'll come back. So that's what I'm saying about this. Don't really have much to share musically. Like I always say to folks who just discover me, this is my channel. I talk about music, but I choose what I want to talk about besides music. So it will always be a mixture. So if that mix is something that you're not ready for, then let it be known. Top thing on my mind right now is last night was the Oscars. I don't have television, so I didn't watch the Oscars, but I got to experience it somewhat through my sister's posts on Facebook. My sister Adrian is married to Floyd Norman, who you may know now. His documentary was released last year, almost was an Oscar contender, but they Floyd is a living legend, and he's also a part of the Oscar board. He votes on the films that get nominated. So he and my sister went to the Oscars for, I guess, maybe the third time last night, and they looked really good. I made a comment about it on my Facebook page, which I'll try to repeat here, which is, it was never hers or my it was not our goal to become artists or get involved in the art and music world for the fake glitz and glamour of Hollywood, the red carpet stuff and all the cameras. The fact that my sister is experiencing it through her hard work and not caring about it, I love that, and I also share in it. If I had the opportunity to have the experience, what I wanted, yes, but is it what I worked for? No. And thankfully that's not what both my sister and Floyd, neither of them worked for the glitz and the fake glamour. They're real artists, and they looked awesome last night. It was great to see them. My other comment about the Oscars is that I don't have television, so I couldn't see and wouldn't watch anyway. But where they announced La La Land and then had to retract and say we opened the wrong envelope and it's Moonlight, you can call me a cynic, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was planned. Everything is so fake now. And psychology is something that the world keeps catching up to. And print and written and televised media over the years have become more wise or more aware of the power of manipulation of words and the power of manipulation of what people see. So it would not surprise me, if at all, if that was staged, if that was planned, that we'll announce the wrong movie and then we'll get all this press, we'll get all this extra press, which they're getting. It is like the talking point this morning. Everybody cannot stop talking about it. If it was real, that's fine, but the point I just made is also a very good point that I bet you some of you folks might not have ever thought about. How so much stuff now is staged because people behind the scenes are aware of how easily people can be manipulated and what they can benefit from it. Okay? My other personal news regarding music somewhat, I don't have anything to show you except a picture, which I may load for the cover of this video. Is this weekend here in Omaha, band or orchestra, whatever you call it, Pink Martini. Some of you folks are familiar with it. They performed here in Omaha this weekend. Pink Martini has two singers apparently, and the main singer, I guess, is recovering or something. But the current singer, and has been for a while now, is Storm Large. My friend Greg Eklund, who was in the band Everclear, is in Storm Large's band. He tours the world with her. So anyway, I had the opportunity to go to see her yesterday. I didn't go. I had other stuff going. And but this is what's cool, and I do want to say it like this, because this is cool to me. So Storm Large, as it turns out, as you know, she has her own following in her own right. Not just Pink Martini, but her own thing. She's written a book about her life with mental illness, which is a parallel to mine. And she's done a one-woman show about it. She's done some amazing things, and she can really sing. She's on the commercial side. So she sings a lot of music that I wouldn't listen to at home, but I recognize her talent. Amazing voice. So this is what's cool. Greg got a hold of me yesterday saying, well, Pink Martini's in town, and, I don't know if you're interested, but I have an extra ticket if you'd like to go. And I've arranged it so that later in the day, Storm and the band Pink Martini want to come out and hang out at the Hi-Fi House. And specifically, Storm wants to meet you because I've been talking about you. Well, I was, of course, that's a wonderful compliment, you know what I'm saying? So I said, well, I have rehearsal, so there's a conflict there. And in the afternoon, going to the matinee today won't work for me. It ended up working out that practice did start at a time that I could go and meet Storm. So I go to Hi-Fi House, I've told you about that, and the band Pink Martini and Storm come there about 5:45 to hang out and just relax, and Greg is hosting them. And sure enough, I got to meet Storm, and we vibed immediately, just really recognized each other's souls. She's been through hell and back, and the ordeal of having a mentally ill mom and what that does to you, and the guilt that you feel and wondering, am I crazy too, and all the stuff you go through trying to manage it. We really related in a short amount of time. If you go to my Facebook page, you'll see some pictures I took of us. So that was my highlight of yesterday that I want to share with you, and it's musical too. I gave her a copy of Flyovers, which appeared to, she really touched her, or anyway, it appeared to. That's what I want to share. No records to show today. I'm going to keep it short. People, I'll just love you.